Hey everyone, welcome to a new Tuesday Treadmill Talks. I think it's episode 24 or 25, I'm not sure. Some stuff to talk about. The main bit of news is I will be getting my new MacBook this week. Not sure when specifically. I'm going to shoot for Friday though, in getting it. And probably some accessories, of course. And possibly a microphone the same day, so we can start recording Legends podcasts again. And I figure out how to do that. So what else has been going on? I bought comics last week. I didn't get everything. God forbid I do that. That would make sense. Won't be doing it this week because of funds and the whole computer. So next week I'll be getting comics again. Read a couple things comic related. I only read 3 of the 30, 40 issues I bought last week. And 2 of them, Prometheus Life and Death number 4, Aliens Life and Death number 1, and Aliens Defiance number 5. And I'm really liking all 3. Even Aliens Defiance. It's getting interesting and weird. And I like that. Other big news. I hope you liked the beginning of Horror Month. It was supposed to happen on Saturday? No, Sunday. But there's a lot of power flickering going on, and I'm like, okay, this not safe to record when it's like this, because then I'll just have to re-record. So I waited till Monday. And I finally did Aliens vs. Predator Fire and Stone. Yeah, you're welcome. Next is Predator Fire and Stone, which will happen sometime late this week. Next, and I have to do the one-shot, and then I'll do an overview of the series. But that will end up being done at the beginning of next week. We will finish Fire and Stone, and we'll move on to other comics. What's been going on besides that? Finished The Wolfen. That's also for Horror Month. That'll be at the end. I finished that last week. But I skipped Audible this month. So I have no Audible because I thought I was far more behind on my podcast than I was. And now I'm caught up on podcasts. So I've just been listening to Dropkick Murphys. For those of you who don't follow me on Instagram, you would know that Caitlin and me went to a Dropkick Murphys concert. I can tell you about that. That was pretty interesting. We saw them here locally. And let me just say, there's this dude who was fucking insane and on roid rage. And he started fights in the pit, and he ended up getting arrested. I'll spare you the details, but he actually elbowed me in the face, hit me right in the mouth, and it hit Caitlin in the glasses, and it ended up he freaked the fuck out and attacked some dude right in front of the band. The band stopped, and I ended up pushing Caitlin away. And I end up jumping in trying to wrestle this guy. And this guy is twice my size. And he's flinging himself around in Alien when Ash the android gets his head knocked off. And he's flinging himself around. He's doing that shit. And I'm trying to stay behind him because I know if he turns around he's just gonna beat my face in. So I'm swinging around him where there's a bunch of us trying to wrestle this guy because he's just gigantic. And the security guards come into the pit, and they just arrest him. And then his crazy girlfriend started doing shit and attacking them. So another security guard had to come in and arrest her. It was fucking insane. And then when that ended, the band continued, went back to playing, and it was awesome after that. I just hate when people kill the vibe, you know? So what else has been going down? Played a little more Battlefront. It's kind of growing on me. Space is not. Space is still as fucking broken as it's always been. I hate it. Played a tiny bit of Lego Force Awakens. I beat the campaign and the bonus campaign sort of thing. Alright, now, I wasn't even going into free play yet. I was just messing around and seeing what I can collect out of game. Because if I go into free play, and I get all the mini kits and all the shit in there, then I'm not going to want to continue playing the game, because then I'll run out of money buying things, and I don't want to get money. So this is what I usually do with modern Lego games. This is what I did with Lego Lord of the Rings. Is I save up all my money to buy the stud multiplier things that you unlock with the red bricks. So like, for instance, I have stud multiplier times 2 right now. It's the only one I have unlocked. But I will intentionally save up to buy those. And usually they all add up together, so you're like getting millions of studs at a time. And that's what I tend to do when that happens, just on account of it's easier to collect, and then that's how you afford to buy stuff. It's probably the best way if you're wanting to buy all the characters and shit, to do it that way, because it just takes a lot less time. I know in Lego Lord of the Rings there was get some sort of like 1 billion studs or something, and I did that way. It's probably the easiest if you're achievement hunting sort of thing. But my big problem is that, like, oh look, it's this character, buy them. Oh look, it's this character, buy them. So like at the planet where Maz Kitana lives, I bought most of the characters there, just on a whim, and now I have no money. I did that a little bit on Starkiller Base too. That bought the characters there. But there's some really fucking weird puzzles out of like the free play, that are like really fucking hard. And I'm shocked because it's a fucking Lego game. It's a fucking Lego game, and they make things difficult. Lego games are meant for children. So I'm a little shocked. I don't mind it, but like I can only imagine how kids feel, you know. Let's see. Game of Thrones finished season 5. Ended up getting a subscription to HBO Now, and I started season 6. It's the free month, and I'll just cancel it when I finish season 6, and I won't get it again until the new season comes out. Yeah, I'm just bad that way. I'm always doing shit like that. That's what I do when the Marvel series I want to watch on Netflix come out. Yeah, I think I might do that for Luke Cage next month. I mean, Luke Cage is out now. I'm going to give it time and get everyone's opinions on it, and then I'll watch this first season. Because Jessica Jones is trash, but Daredevil's fucking awesome. Even that shit with the hand is fucking awesome. Everyone hates that, and I love it. I love the hand stuff. I love Elektra. Elektra's one of my faves. But yeah. As long as it's not Jennifer Gardner, it's Elektra, you know? Which reminds me, so I found that they've made a director's cut of Elektra. I kind of want to buy it. Because I have my stupid director's cut of Daredevil. And I'm like, you know, why don't I get the other worst Marvel film, you know? That isn't like fucking Captain America Civil War. Because that movie's like the worst. That movie's fucking trite. Let's see, what else has been going on? School's gotten fucking intense. I will say that. My keyboarding class, I missed a couple days, so I'm a couple chapters behind. Like, I was more chapters behind, but like, I got in early, and I just started typing, and I did my record of completing one whole lesson in lesson enrichment, and then the second half of another enrichment. The enrichments are drills, and they take like half an hour to do. And halfway through one last class and I slacked off. And so I need to finish the enrichment. Did the lesson really fast. Did the enrichment pretty fucking fast. And then I started the next lesson. So tonight I'm probably going to do the lesson in enrichment, maybe 2 of them. Just because I have nothing due. Because in history I had stuff due, but he pushed it back to Monday for me because I'm going to be filming for my school, well, for PBS actually. I'm serious. I'm going to be filming for PBS in my local area for the local election coming up in one of the towns. It's a town I don't live in, so I don't know anyone who's going to be in the election. But I'm going to be filming with the jib. If you follow me on Instagram, you would know what that is. That's the crane thing I took a picture of the other day. And yeah, we're gonna be. I'm the first. My friend and me are the first 2 who are going to be using the jib ever for our class, for the school. The jib's a new piece of equipment that they'd never used before. My friend and me, she's going to be operating the crane thing, whereas I'm going to be operating the joystick that moves the camera around. So it's looking like we're going to do all the hard shots for this thing, this election debate thing. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. I hope you enjoyed Horror Month, because it's staying for a month, you know, of course. Yeah, anyway, might have a video up tonight. Not sure yet, so stay tuned. Have a nice day.